confidence and your success when you get down to the putting.
Hey guys, Christo Garcia, My Swing Evolution. Boy, this weekend we've got some pretty good golf on the way. I can't wait to see how it all turns out. But I'm excited because I'm going to be sharing my most recent swings. I've turned the corner, and as always, you know, I'm ever hopeful. And this time around, these were some of the toughest swing changes for me to adopt. But I'm so excited because they are really starting to come around. But before we move forward, I want to congratulate a couple of my students that are working with me on the MSc fitness program. I'm doing it. They're doing their own kind of things, but we've been in cahoots with each other. And my buddy Mike Ruiz, you know, one of my friends that, you know, flew in for one of my intensives from the great state of Louisiana. He's such a funny guy, I swear. And he's doing his work right now, and he's doing a great job taking off some weight. And I want to congratulate, oh my gosh, I'm so proud of my friend Drew, who flies down from San Francisco. He's come to 2 of my MSc intensives. He called me after yoga the other day, and he told me he's lost 70 pounds. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of him. And he and I both had the same kind of realization where it's like, you know, this isn't optimum, you know, where we're at right now, and we have to make a change. And so I'm honored that he's been doing, you know, we're doing a very similar low carb thing. He's starting to do the intermittent fasting. But it's really about patterns and lifestyle. If you can adjust your patterns and your lifestyle, you can adjust the way you look and feel, you know. But when we get into a destructive pattern, it's very easy to stay on that track. And if it's leading you in the wrong direction, I just suggest that you know, reevaluate. So enough with MSc Fitness. I'm working hard on the video, and it should be out pretty soon. But we're going to take a look at some of my golf swings. Now, since I've made these recent changes, I've started to have more consistent results. My instinct is that the rate of closure on my club face has decreased. I just seem to be hitting the ball a lot straighter, and it's kind of exciting. You know, and I'm starting to be able to swing the club faster as well. So we're going to be watching an iron practice session, and I'll be hitting an 8-iron and then a 6-iron. And so, you know, I had a friend of mine that I ran into who's not been feeling well, who had a hurt back. It's Mike Gonzalez from my very popular right elbow under video. And so he's chatting with me while we're hitting golf balls, but it was great to see him. And I hope you enjoyed today's video.
It's a while back. Yeah. Yeah, so, I mean, now, I bet it costs probably even like maybe $4,000 to get in.
Can't even imagine.
You know?
Yeah, that's a whole different world, those millionaire athletes, man.
Yeah, like my dad says, they're just a bunch of millionaires playing golf. Well, the PGA Tour, he called. He said they're just a bunch of millionaires playing. Get down to it.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my hands a little higher like you were talking about with your brother.
I really believe that was, I mean, you ever heard of a guy named, he's older now, he's about 80, his name is Ray Sweeto?
No.
He grew up with the Sam Snead era, a little bit of Hogan. He's 80 now, so, but he was on tour for a little bit, because I remember Super Mex Day at Montebello, they had a big sombrero to, you know, with Super Mex. Gary Player is like second in line. Hogan got 8, right?
No, Hogan has 9 and Player has 9.
Oh. Okay.
Legit, right? Gary Player, man, that guy was a gamer.
Huh.
Little guy, too.
Yeah.
Both of them.
And late 20s. He was hitting balls, you know, Industry Hills. Funny, I talked to him later. I saw him a few years later, like 10 years later. I saw him out at Valencia playing the senior. Okay? I would imagine to the back of the green, it's probably 160 yards. Okay, and you know, to do anything else. I mean, I like biking, I like swimming and stuff, but about scoring, and obviously your scores have come down through the years as you've improved.
Yeah, but I'm at that sticking point. You know, my lowest is a 2.4 handicap, and I just, you know, Sam Snead said to get from 2 to scratches is hard to get from 15 to 2. Because it's the refinement of all those little things. You know?
Well, with your game, yeah, I mean, it's not going to be too much physically involved. I would say it's more of a
mental. I'm
mental area, but
I am a yippee putter.
Yes. Well, this is where, you know, the nerves, just like you place those balls right there, okay? See how you grabbed 4 of them, you threw them down?
Yeah.
Did you tell yourself how hard to squeeze as you picked them up?
No.
Raised them over and dropped them? It just kind of happened, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Why did that kind of happen?
Done it 10 million times?
You've done it 10 million times, but it wasn't your forethought of how much pressure to apply on how to grip and how much to squeeze to gain the 4. You weren't thinking of an amount.
Right.
You weren't thinking of a consequence, to the point where what happens if I don't squeeze hard is, am I going to drop a ball? You did it. You did it because you knew that's what you were doing, but it wasn't in your forefront. Okay, so you weren't thinking of consequences, and you weren't thinking in your conscious mode of how to do it.
That's what all that yoga's helping me to separate those
well,
things.
this is what is going to increase your confidence and your success when you get down to the putting. You get to the point where it's not, you're basically taking just about the same amount of time as you address the ball and take your stance to make the putt, and there's no consequence, which I think most people have an issue with.
Yeah.
Is they're thinking of it's a 3-footer and I just knocked it in from 185, I knocked it 3 feet. I'm supposed to make this. Now, if you hit a driver and 185, whatever you hit, and you knocked it 25 feet to the right, and it's got a big bending break. Well, consciously, you're not so concerned that what are people going to think if I miss this, right? But if you knocked it 2 feet and you're playing with some buddies, let alone the money aspect, which is another thing to think about, which you shouldn't think about. You know, you are concerned that what it's for. Now, if you hit that same shot and you hit 185 yards out, you push it to the right and you're in the slight rough. Okay, boom, you chip it up and now you're 2 feet away again, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Tiger actually backed off the ball, and he came back.
Hey guys, the next MSC Intensive is September 21st and 22nd. If you want to come out for the hottest weekend in golf instruction, hit me up, Christo at myswingevolution.com.
I used to have a pretty ugly golf swing, and now I've got a really good golf swing. I got rid of my slice, picked up 50 yards, cut 10 strokes off my game, and I've even been on the Golf Channel. If you want to find out how, go to myswingevolution.com.